like, covers aren't gonna stop anything. Like, they're not gonna walk into the room and be like, oh shit, man, he's under the covers, I can't do anything.
Action! Turn the lights on, turn up for the team, buy up everything. We don't need a reason, we just need the cream. Turn up for the team, we live in the dream. Let the family business begin. Turn up for the team, turn up for the team, turn up for the team, turn up for the team.
What it is, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy AyeShadJ, and I'm back again with another reaction video, man. I have been gone for a while, but I'm back again, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm back again. This time we're gonna be reacting to One Seat Entertainment, a story to scare my son. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you know when your boy is posting. And if you're filming this video, make sure you let me know by dropping a like or by leaving a comment down below. Also, man, if you ain't done so already, make sure you go follow my social medias. They are at the top of the screen. Now, let's go ahead and get into this video, man. Speaking of son, man, my son is sitting right here, so you might hear something in the background.
Son, we need to talk about internet safety. I slowly crumpled down onto the floor next to him. His laptop was open and he was playing Minecraft. Comments scrolled down the side of the screen in a chat box, and I could see his eyes were locked into the action. Son, can you stop your game for a minute? He then closed the laptop and looked up at me. Dad,
what you want, Dad?
Cheesy, scary story? What? I faked hurt feelings for a second. Then I grinned at him. I thought you liked my tales. He grew up listening to my stories about children who encountered witches, ghosts, werewolves, and trolls. Unlike many generations of parents, I use scary stories to reinforce morals and teach lessons about safety.
I remember my mama used to scare me. What was this story? She used to tell a story about the half man, half wolf, or something like that. It was some kind of wolf man or something like that. She used to always tell me this story to get me in the house at a certain time. I swear I still remember it. I can't remember if it's a wolf man or a dog man, but she said he lived in the woods. And it used to work too, cause it scared the hell out of me. Until I got of age, and I was like, man, I whooped that wolf man. But I swear, man, all the way up until like the 7th grade, bro, that joke used to scare me. She used to always say, "Time to come in the house now. You know the wolf man. They just had it on the news not too long ago. The wolf man is out." I was like, oh my goodness. Now looking back on this story, I was like, yeah, what the hell? I can't believe I believed that.
Like me should use all the parenting tools at their disposal. They were fine when I was 6, but now that I'm getting older, they don't scare me anymore. If you're gonna tell a story about the internet, can you make it really, really scary? I squinted at him incredulously, and he folded his arms and said, "Dad, I'm 10 and I can handle it." Okay, I'll try. I began. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Colby. He sighed deeply. It was sure that his expression indicated that he wasn't impressed by the introduction.
I was about to say he changed shirts.
Colby went online and joined several children's websites. After a while, he started talking to other kids in-game and on the message boards. He made friends with another 10-year-old boy named Helper23. They liked the same video games and shows, they laughed at each other's jokes, and they explored new games together. After several months of friendship, Colby gave Helper23 6 diamonds in a game they were playing. This was a very generous gift. Colby's birthday was coming up, and Helper23 wanted to send him a cool present in real life. And Colby figured it wouldn't hurt to give Helper23 his home address.
Hell no. You get a post office box, but you ain't getting no damn. Hell no.
As long as he promised not to tell it to any strangers.
We ain't even talk on the phone.
Helper23 swore he wouldn't tell anyone else, not even his own parents, and set about mailing the package. I paused the story and asked my son, "Do you think that was a good idea?" "No," he said, shaking his head vigorously. In spite of himself, he was getting into the story. Well, neither did Colby. Colby felt guilty about giving away his home address, and his guilt began to grow. By the time he put on his pajamas the next night, his
Why he
guilt
look
and
like a
fear were
grown man there now?
larger than anything else in his life. He resolved to admit the truth to his parents. The punishment would be steep, but it was worth it to have a clear conscience. He squirmed in his bed as he waited for his parents to tuck him in. And my son knew the scary part was coming up. He leaned forward, wide-eyed, and I spoke quietly and deliberately. He heard all the noises of the house. The washing machine bounced around in the laundry room. Branches scraped against the brick outside his room. His baby brother cooed in the nursery. And there were some other noises he couldn't quite pinpoint. Finally, his dad's footsteps echoed down the hall.
It ain't
"Hey,
your daddy."
Dad," he called out nervously. "I have something to tell you." His dad stuck his head in the doorway at a
Oh,
weird angle.
hell no.
In the darkness, his mouth didn't seem to move, and the eyes were all wrong. "Yes, son?" The voice was way off, too. Are you okay, Dad?" he asked. "Uh-huh," sung the father in his strangely affected voice. Colby pulled his covers up defensively. Is Mom around?"
What?
"Here I am."
What? I mean, I used to do it too, but what is covers gonna, like, covers aren't gonna stop anything. Like, they're not gonna walk into the room and be like, "Oh shit, man, he's under covers. I can't do anything." No covers ain't stopping nothing, my guy.
Mom's head popped into the doorway below Dad's, and her voice was an unnatural falsetto. "Were you about to tell us that you gave our home address to Helper 23? You shouldn't have done that. We told you to never give out personal information on the internet." She continued. "He wasn't really a kid. He just pretended to be one. Do you know what he did? He came to our house, broke in, and murdered both of us, just so he could spend some time with you." A fat man in a wet jacket emerged and spend some time with you. A fat man in a
That doesn't look like a fat man. I'm just saying.
wet jacket emerged in the doorway holding the two severed heads, his knife, and moved into the room to work on the boy. My son screamed too. He twisted his hands defensively over his face. But we were just getting started with the story. After several hours, the boy was almost dead, and his screams had become whimpers. The killer noticed the wailing of a baby in another room and removed his knife from Colby. He had never murdered a...
Almost dead? What? After 7 hours, he was almost dead. That knife dull as hell, my guy.
Was dead, and it started with the story. After several hours, the boy was almost dead, and his screams had become whimpers.
Dog.
The killer noticed the wailing of a baby in another room and removed his knife from Colby. He had never murdered a baby before and was excited about the prospect. Helper 23 left Colby to die and followed the cries through the house. In the nursery, he walked to the crib, picked the baby up, and held it in his arms. He moved towards the changing table to get a better look. But as he held the baby, the crying died down. On the contrary, he looked up and smiled. Helper 23 had never held a baby, but he gently bounced it in his arms like a pro. He wiped his bloody hands on the blanket so he could stroke the baby's cheek. "Hey there, sweet little guy." His beautiful rage of sadism melted into something warmer and softer. He walked out of the nursery, took the baby home, named him William, and raised him as his very own. After I finished the story, my son was visibly shaken. "But Dad, my name's William," he stammered. I gave him a classic dad wink and tousled his hair. "Of course it is, son." William ran up the stairs to his bedroom in a fury of sobs. I think he liked my story.
So, was it tripping? What the heck is that?
He liked my story.
What the heck is that? Is he cooking dinner? What? I'm not understanding that, my guy, but okay. All right. Hey man, that's the end of the video, man. If y'all enjoyed that video, make sure you let me know by dropping a like, man. Also, let me know by leaving a comment down below. Also, y'all be sure to go follow me on my social medias. They all up here, man, if you haven't done so already, which a lot of y'all probably haven't. But go follow your boy on all the socials, you know what I'm saying? But that's gonna be it for this video, man. Stick around to the channel for more videos dropping, man. This is your boy AyeShadJ, and I'm out. Peace.